Featured by Forbes as one of the world's top female futurists, Dana Clissanen making waves with her latest book, the newest installment in her chronicles of Gaia. How do you say that?
Gaia.
Gaia. There it is.
Awesome.
Dana's joining us now to share more about her new great book as well as all the accolades you've received for that first book too. So thanks for being here.
Thank you so much. It's such a pleasure.
Yeah, absolutely. We love having you.
Absolutely.
What do you think started your passion, sparked that creativity in you for writing?
Reading. I was a reader. I loved to read children's. When I was growing up as a child, I read, and then as an adult, I'm just an avid reader of fiction and nonfiction.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that started it, and I used to write poetry, so when I was growing up, and I just, in general, have always liked storytelling.
Now, Dana, we had you on the show last year to talk about this book, right?
Yes.
And now you've got a new one in the series.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
Talk to us about this series and then also maybe what readers can expect from this new offering.
Okay, so Chronicles of Gaia is a series that aims to empower youth around climate activism. And so it's a story in which it's a sci-fi adventure. And so there's a time traveler who comes into our time and recruits a group of young people to go on a series of missions. And so that sort of all happens in the first book. And in the second book, they take off on their sort of first mission, and they go to the Amazon and to investigate the disappearance of jaguars. And so, and then in that process, they meet up with the indigenous peoples in Ecuador, the Ashwari tribe, or you might say, or just indigenous peoples.
Sure, yeah.
And they get help and, find out some more mysterious goings on of their sort of a villain, Chrononite, that is also entangled in all of
You
this.
got to have a bad guy.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
So it's basically a sci-fi adventure with some mysterious elements in it in the second, Norbu's Secret.
I love that. My son really enjoyed that first book. Did you? What age are you writing these for, Dana?
9 to 12 is sort of the sweet spot. I mean, anyone can enjoy the books, but it's middle grade readers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really cool. So what kind of inspired you to write about the theme of adventure, but also kind of that environmental conservation?
Well, because children are really concerned about that right now, and I'm a psychologist by profession. I work at the intersection of psychology and futures, and so climate anxiety is one of the pressing concerns of a growing number of youth. And so the book series aims to address that by giving them practical action and like protagonists that they can, identify with, perhaps. Yeah. And so that's sort of the spark behind the whole series.
I love it.
And each book in the series will take them on another adventure that's tied to one of the, things that we can do to address climate.
How many other
very
books are
cool.
you planning in the series?
Well, we'll see, but the third one is in the works, and
Okay.
it will be around oceans and protecting coral reefs and things of that
We got a
nature.
little sneak preview.
Oh, I love that.
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
That is so exciting. So what authors have kind of inspired your writing style?
Well, I love Philip Pullman, so
Okay.
the Golden Compass and that whole series, his Dark Materials. I also really love Tolkien, so that inspired me when I was growing up. And of course, again, it's one of those ageless books. You can pick it up
Right.
again and find something in it. I loved Natalie Babbitt's Tuck Everlasting when I was growing
Yeah, I
up.
love that book.
Yeah.
Love that story.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that. So those are some of
What
my
a
top.
choice that she has to
Yeah.
make at the end of that
Yes.
book.
Yeah.
So good.
That's great.
Well, thank you so much
Thanks for
for
joining
joining
us.
us.
Thank you. It was,
Yes.
It's such a pleasure, and I'm so glad that your sons enjoy
Yes,
the book.
yeah, we appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and all you've done and what you continue to do.
Well, thank you.
Thank
Of
you,
course.
Dana.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.